Administration Board meeting for July 13th, 2020 at 4:05 p.m. First on the agenda today will be the June 8th, 2020 meeting minutes approval. I'd like to entertain a motion.
This is Dan Lynch.
This is Andrew Joyce. I'll make a motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The June 8, 2020 meeting minutes are approved. Okay, first item on the agenda today is contract number 5702. Department is the Sheriff's Department. The vendor is DePaula Chevrolet. The estimated amount is $67,760. The estimated term is 6/1/20 through 12/31/20. The scope of services, the Sheriff's Office wishes to purchase two vehicles from DePaula Chevrolet, which was the low bidder. This is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions, and I ask that you identify yourself for the record.
William Rice, Undersheriff of the Sheriff's Office. We're looking to use encumbrance money from last year's vehicle line to purchase these two vehicles.
Any other comments or questions?
This is Andrew Joyce. I'm glad to see, for what it's worth, that this is going to an Albany County vendor. That's all.
I'll entertain a motion.
Dan Lynch, I'll make the motion.
Andrew Joyce, second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Contract is carried. Next on the agenda is contract number 5708. Department is the Sheriff's. The vendor is Amchar Wholesale, Inc. The estimated amount is $28,000. The estimated term is 7/1/20 through 12/31/20. The scope of service is to replace guns within the Sheriff's Office. The fiscal impact is 100% to the county. I now open the floor for comments or questions and ask that you please identify yourself.
Ron Messon, First Sergeant, Sheriff's Office. We're going to be using the budget line item 3150, which is out of the jail, and the sub line would be 22,750 security equipment.
Any other comments or questions?
Yeah, this is Andrew Joyce. First Sergeant, are we replacing everything or just pistols, or what's the scope?
We're going to be replacing all of our Armalite rifles, as well as 3 pistols. Currently, half of our Armalite rifles are from the Vietnam era.
Got it. Have you selected a make or model yet for either one?
Yes, so it'll be Glock for the 3 pistols, and then it'll be the Colt Slimline Magpuls, the rifles.
Just curious. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Any other comments or questions for First Sergeant? I'll entertain a motion, please.
This is Andrew Joyce. I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Contract is carried. Thank you, First Sergeant. Next on the agenda is contract 5714, the Sheriff's Department. The vendor is SIV Ambulances. The estimated amount is $82,500. The estimated term is 6/3/20 through 12/31/20. The scope of services, SIV Ambulances was low bidder to remount an existing Ford E450 ambulance body onto a new 2021 Ford E450 chassis. It is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions, and please identify yourself.
Dennis Wood with the EMS Division for the Sheriff's Office. We're rechassing a 2009 ambulance that the chassis portion has gone bad. Our total replacement cost for this vehicle will be in the average of just over $200,000. The modular portion of this ambulance is still in very great shape, almost brand new. We're just rechassing it and saving, like I said, around $120,000 by going this route. It's a very effective route.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions? I'd like to entertain a motion.
Dan Lynch, I'll make the motion.
Andrew Joyce, a second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Carried. Thank you, Dennis. Next on the agenda is contract number 5746. The department is Sheriff's Department. The vendor is Van Bortle Ford. The estimated amount is $39,500. The estimated term is 6/26/20 through 12/31/20. The scope of service. The Sheriff's Office is looking to purchase a 2020 Ford police utility vehicle using grant funds. It is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments and questions, and please identify yourself.
Bruce Doug Miller, the Sheriff's Office. That's 100% grant funded vehicle for a canine.
Thank you. That's awesome that you were able to find grant funding in 100% amount for this. That's outstanding in my eyes. Any other comments or questions? I'll entertain a motion.
This is Andrew Joyce. I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Carried. Thank you, Doug. Next on the agenda is contract number 5717. The department is Emergency Telephone E911. The vendor is Motorola Solutions. The estimated amount is $94,754. The estimated term is 8/1/20 through 7/31/21. The scope of service is variant support and maintenance on our 911 recorders. It is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions, and please identify yourself.
Hi, good afternoon. It's Kevin Demarest out of 911. This is the recording system that records all our radio traffic, administrative, and 911 lines. This is the annual maintenance for this system.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion.
Dan Lynch, I'll make the motion.
Andrew Joyce, I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Carried. Thank you very much. Next on the agenda is contract number 5709. Department is the county clerk. The vendor is InfoQuick Solutions, Inc. The estimated amount is $96,000. The estimated term is 1 year, and it has 4 optional 1-year renewals. The scope of service is a continuation of the cashiering, scanning, and indexing systems for the land and court records, pistol permits, liens, notary public maps, and various miscellaneous filings, and also allowing online access to county records. This is 100% county funded. I'm the only one in attendance from the county clerk's office, so I'd like to explain it. This is the same contractor, InfoQuick Solution, that we've had. It's a sole source, and if you see the package, we have the sole source letter attached. They've been with us for 5 years now. They have not changed the pricing at all. We've gotten the same, also the same amount for income on the available online searches. 90% will go to the county, 10% to InfoQuick Solutions. The $96,000 is for the maintenance of our regular system that's used here in the county clerk's office. So, any other comments or questions?
Hey, Bruce, this is Sean. Are you going to recuse yourself from this one?
I am, sir. I'm going to abstain when it comes to the voting.
All righty.
Any other comments or questions? All in favor?
We need a motion first, Bruce.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead of
Andrew
myself.
Joyce, I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in
All
favor?
in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And 1 abstention. Myself. Thank you. Next on the agenda is contract number 5704. The department is sewage treatment. The vendor is William J. Keller and Sons Construction Corporation. The estimated amount is $39,000. The estimated term is 1.5 months. The scope of service is emergency repair of the South Plant water line. It is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions, and please address who you are.
This is Angelo Gaudio, Water Purification District. Yes, this is a contract authorization with Keller Construction. We had a water line break at the South Plant middle of June, so this is basically to authorize the work. The work has actually since been completed. It was completed on June 17th in the amount of $32,964.
Okay, so the $39,000 was just an estimated amount. You weren't sure at the time when you put this in how much it was going to be?
Correct. Yep. Yeah, we also had allowances tied to that number, so but the final number came in below that.
Okay. Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion?
This is Dan Lynch. I'll make the motion.
Andrew Joyce will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried. Thank you. Next on the agenda is contract number 5721. Department is sewage treatment. The vendor is RESA Power LLC. The estimated amount is $22,580. The estimated term is 7/14/20 through 12/31/20. The scope of services is preventive maintenance to the high voltage substations and switches at the district south plant. It is 100% county funded. I open the floor for comments or questions.
This is Angelo Gaudio again. Yes, this is basically a preventive maintenance contract with RESA Power LLC for preventative maintenance to our high voltage and substations at our south plant. We had some recent issues as of last year, and we are making kind of a concerted effort to do more preventative maintenance on these items, which are basically original to the facility.
Okay, any other comments or questions? I'll entertain a motion.
Andrew Joyce will make a motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Carried. Thank you. Next on the agenda is contract number 5740. Department is the sewage treatment. The vendor is BDI Inc. The estimated amount is $2,300. The estimated term is a 1-month agreement. The scope of service is a purchase and deliver of 120 foot of number 720S chain for the North Plant Grit Collector. An additional $2,300 to original contract amount of $35,081.83, 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions. I'm assuming Angela's going to handle this one again.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so this is an amendment to an existing contract with BDI. Again, the original amount was $35,081.83. We basically were doing a tank rebuild and then realized that there was we were short about 120 feet of chain. So really, this is just to augment or amend that agreement to purchase the additional chain needed to put the tank back into service.
And you have all that in your budget? You're A-okay with the fiscal end of it?
Yeah, everything's covered in our budget.
Okay. Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion?
This is Dan Lynch. I'll make the motion.
Andrew Joyce will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried. Thank you, Angelo.
Great. Thank you. Good day.
Next on the agenda is contract number 5713. The department is Safety Net. The vendor is Capital Area Council of Churches. The estimated amount is $22,000. The estimated term is 5/1/20 through 6/30/20. This scope of service is this is a seasonal shelter which serves homeless men 18 years and older who are chronically homeless with no other shelter options. Now, this is broken down into two fiscal impacts. The county would be 69% and the state will be 32%. I now open the floor for comments or questions, and please address who it is.
Hi, this is Joe DeAngelis from Social Services. Due to COVID-19, the shelter has agreed to remain open longer than contracted. They've seen additional DSS clients as well as providing additional services. We're requesting an additional $22,000 to extend the term date 2 months until June 30th. And will be covered in our budget. We've got enough in our budget to cover it.
Okay, any other comments or questions? I'll entertain a motion, please.
Motion.
Dan Lynch, I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Carried. Thank you. And the last item for our agenda today is contract number 5724. The Department of Social Services. The vendor is ACF Technologies. The estimated amount is $3,645. The estimated term is 5/1/19 through 10/31/20. The scope of service, ACF Technologies is in the process of finalizing the development of our new multi-channel, multi-phase queuing system The queuing system has the capacity to serve 400+ clients/customers daily and will enhance and manage client flow and improve customer experience. An additional $3,645 is required to purchase additional licenses to staff in multiple divisions within DSS to manage and monitor the flow of the clients. Now, this is broken down into 3 fiscal impacts. The county will be 25%, the state will be 25%, and the federal government will be 50%. I now open the floor for comments or questions. Joe?
Yes. So after meeting with the vendor, it was determined that 3 additional licenses were required to properly administer the new queuing system. The cost is $36.45, and we'd like to add that amount to the original for a total of $90,737. We do have enough money budgeted, so we don't have to request additional money. Also, due to the pandemic, there were many delays in the implementation process, and we are also asking to extend the contract term 6 additional months from April 30th, 2020 to October 31st, 2020.
Any other comments or questions? I'll entertain a motion, please.
Dan Lynch, I will make the motion.
Andrew Joyce will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion is carried, and good luck with that, Joe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that completes the agenda for today's meeting. I'd now like to entertain a motion to adjourn at 4:20 p.m.
This is Andrew Joyce. I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch, I will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion is carried. The meeting is adjourned. And Dan, will you be taking care of the signature? Dan,
Yes, sir.
will you be taking care of the signatures?
Yes, they're signed right now.